Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday to their start. I'm sitting kind of in traffic trying to get to Nashville. So I thought I'd jump in here and share a couple things with y'all. One is I get often asked, how did the whole Ridingwithkurt.com begin? So one Saturday, this is about over a year and almost 9 months ago, it was a Saturday, and I was picked up a couple, and we started talking about travel and things like that. And I showed them that I'm, the whole post-it idea, and the lady chimed in and said, "Look, you need to create a travel blog. You need to create this and run with it." And I told her, I was like, okay, I will look into this and think about it. But I really wasn't going to do it when I first started talking to her. And then she said, "Look, this is your calling. You got to run with this. You're going to get paid on this. You're going to get, this is going to be amazing." And the husband chimed in and said, "Look, Kurt, you need to listen to her. She's got something that she's saying to you. You need to run with." And so I said, okay, I will look into this. I will do it, but here's the thing. I am going to poll every single person that day. And actually, if I get one no, then means that it's not meant to be. So, off they went. And so I started polling people that day. And everybody was like, yes, please do this. This is going to be awesome, amazing, and you got to go with this. And so I really didn't know what I was going to do. I really didn't know how to create this travel blog, what kind of platform I needed, what I needed to do. Did I need to get a computer or laptop, cameras, so forth. So the kind of pinnacle of that day happened around 7 p.m. when I picked up a guy named Tyler from Austin, Texas. And he gets in my car, and we start talking, and he's fascinated by my life. He flew in from Austin, Texas that morning to go day drinking on Broadway, and he and his girl were flying out that night. So we start talking, and we're talking about theory, we're talking about travel, we're talking about all sorts of things. And this is only a 15-minute ride. And about halfway through the ride, I mentioned the whole travel blog to him. And he says, "You are going to do this, and I'm going to make it happen." I'm like, "What?" And he says, "I may be intoxicated, but I know what I'm talking about." He starts talking about numbers. He starts talking about algorithms, and he has me completely lost. And so he, out of the blue, he says, "I help people set up blogs." And he says, hand me a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm going to write it out in my best drunken handwriting." And so I hand him a Post-it note and a pen, and he writes out everything to do. So I get him to the airport. He gives me a pep talk, and he tells me, "You got to be posting every single day." And so off went Tyler. I go on to do my rides, and I'm all of a sudden heading. I get home that night, and I'm kind of in disbelief of that whole day. And so I'm talking. I go in. It's late. It's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I'm eating dinner, and I was like, okay, let's see what Tyler's talking about. And so I go grab that Post-it note. I start looking it up, and it's the #1 site in the world to create your own blog. And that night, Ridingwithkurt.com was created. But and my first post was posted at 12:30 in the morning. So the whole sequences of that day, to go from when a couple told me about a Post-it note idea with creating this whole travel blog, to all of a sudden everybody give me all the right suggestions about how I need to go about this, from Instagram to my cards here with the QR codes, the the girl from China that told me I need to create a QR code, a guy named that I need to create a TikTok account, and so forth. So the thing is, now I have this book, and I've shared this book before. It has everything humanly imaginable for travel related. It's like I'm a marketing dream to, any major airline, a hotel chain, or anything, because I have so many recommendations now that basically, if I'm getting paid on this, it's gonna be, amazing. So I'll leave that with you now. Never give up on what God is intended for you to do in your life. Mine is on a quest to see all 7 continents by Post-it notes, and I believe something very positive is about to happen with everything. So keep going after those dreams, goals, and desires, everyone, and have a fantastic rest of the day.